Hello, everybody. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much for tuning in. You see the good title there. You see the interesting thumbnail with the sole intent is to take you back 30, 35 plus years ago, folks, where you had a good time with those good video games, folks. Now, there is a good purpose or a good intent behind the thumbnail and the intent behind taking you back all those years where you enjoyed the time. Maybe you stayed up all night like I did in school. Maybe your mom begged you to put it up and you just didn't. Maybe your house was the house where everybody came to play those games. All right, folks. So I want to take you down memory lane just for one moment. But before I take you down there, I want you to think back on the times when you lost. Because I know all of you were experts, and many of you say you were great at Tecmo Bowl or Mortal Kombat, okay, whether Street Fighter, Mario Brothers. You lost at some point. And when you lost, you was in a rotation where you was saying, I need to redeem myself somehow, some way. Also, keep in mind you had multiple lives. That's a good conversation to what we're talking about here. So, again, as I take you down memory lane, I want you to think to yourself, what were you going to do different? $35 or more years ago, folks, some great times that you had playing video games, and it was your turn again. Okay, you were out of the rotation, and we know, we as young folks, when we're waiting our turn again, when your house was the house that everybody came to play the game, maybe it was third in line or fourth in line, and that seemed like forever, and you had a chance to say, well, I'm gonna do this different, okay, and I'm gonna do some things different in order to win. And it doesn't matter if you lost 4 or 5 times, all you have to win is one, and it make you feel good. It make you feel special that you didn't go the whole day, all right, losing to different people. So whatever that case may be, folks, you know what it is. I want you to think about this. Here are the things that most of those games, if not all, shared in common. You had multiple lives, right? Okay, whether it was Contra, Double Dragon, whatever the case was, or whatever the game was, you had multiple chances to get it right. Somebody working out on the parks over there. But here's the moral of the story right here. Many of your clients and family members and friends are treating their family like a video game, folks. Think about that. They are treating them like video games, meaning they're putting off the important things because they're thinking that they'll always be there. Imagine how mind-boggling that is. Now, these are not children or teenagers or people in their early 20s, but we're focusing on the people who are 40, 45, 50 and above, folks, are still treating their loved ones as if they're playing a video game. They're treating them as if they are playing Super Mario, saying, well, jumped in the hole, and you remember that sound, and then they get to do it again and again and again. Folks, it's just not that way, folks, all right? But again, we go through life just a lot of times unaware of it, folks. And so during the month of December, we have these IP packages where you can really set your loved ones up for success. Now, I know people are at the mall, people going to Target, people are on Amazon, and they're getting ready for the Christmas holidays. You're buying children things, you're buying family things, and you're looking for the great gifts that you can find, something that your loved ones and or friends will enjoy, something they can really use, all right? Because I'm pretty sure you're not just buying a gift just to buy it, but you're saying, what can my mother really use? What can my children really benefit from, folks? And so that's what it is. What would that gift be? Will it be another TV? What about a tablet? What about a computer? Some more clothes? How many more clothes can they have, folks? What can they really benefit from? And so again, these great packages during the month of December are some of the greatest gifts that you can have, folks. Now, these people are going to go out in the mall and spend an arm and a leg, and they're going to look good. They come into your shop, they get a nice haircut, okay, they get it lined up right, maybe they're getting it styled or whatever the case is, and they putting on this look, folks. They putting on this facade, and they're not doing it intentionally. They're doing what they've been known to do within tradition. Now, here's what we run into in the business I'm in, all right? All right, we have to hear these words, or even in fact say them. The three, worst words I would say in the English language. It's too late, folks. And so hopefully that won't be you or your clients. Hopefully they can become educated on the IP packages. All right, things that really matter, folks. Now, many people also say, well, I do it at the first of the year. I'm so tired of hearing that. If I keep hearing the first of the year again, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. But people usually just say that because they're trying to put it off. Now again, remember what I said, how they're treating their family like a video game. That video game had time on the end of it, but that video game also had multiple lives. So if you lost one time, you had multiple chances to get it right. Folks, this is the game of real life where you don't get multiple chances. All right, so when that day approaches, there is no, hey, let me try it again. All right, hey, let me sit back in my rotation and see how I can get it right. Now, I'm also reaching out to those that are small business and business-minded people, because I know that you are mature. I know to you, your time is very, very valuable, where that's how you make your livelihood. And so we're approaching these packages from a revenue standpoint for you, where you continue to do what you're doing and also help your client get out of the video game mindset.